All right, boys, man. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about on how to get out of a slump. Because we all go through slumps. We all go through hard times. The best way to get out of a slump and get out of hard times is to literally work harder. See, y'all be watching these kind of videos. Bro, it's not that hard, bro. Y'all just be trying to procrastinate. Bro, it's literally work harder. If you're not working harder, then what are you doing to get out of that situation, bro? You have what it takes, bro. You watching these kind of videos for a reason. That's really a dumbass fucking question. Like, just work harder, bro. Like, when you start working harder, you're going to get out of any slump. And let's say you're still struggling to get out of the slump after still working harder. Then you might low-key need to start all over on the habits. You might got to always start back from how you first started. And if you could clearly handle it, you work your way back to where you at. I'm not saying start all the way over, but start back to a point where you can. So let's say, for example, you bench like 210 pounds, right? But you haven't benched in a long time. So now your bench went down to 160. Don't start back up at 180 or 190 or 210 or even heavier than that. You go back down to 160 and you work your way back up, or go down to 140. You need to sometimes go back a little bit to get to where you're trying to get to. So if you're already a productive man and you're already locked in on these things, it's okay to go back and start all over. Just start all over. Even if you have to start all over, it's not the end of the world. That's the problem with this world, bro. They make it seem like it's a problem with starting all over. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the thing with schools, too. I feel like schools made it a problem where it was something wrong with starting all over. If you didn't do this, it's a problem. Or if you ain't do this, you're going to hell. Like, I'm not saying, like, you get what I'm saying, bro. Like, they just always made it seem like it's a problem when doing a thing, and that's not the case. It's okay to start all over and start back to step 1 to get back to step 10. Start all over, and I guarantee you're going to get out of that slump, especially when you're like less productive. But there's also two slumps. In order to prosper during hard times, bro, sometimes you just got to connect with the source, connect with God, and still work your hardest. Because you're going to get out of it. You're going to make it through as long as you're willing to get out of that. As long as you're willing to be dedicated to get out of that situation. It's not as hard as you think, bro. Whatever you're going through right now, I pray that you get out of it. I'm not going to lie. But you got to stay focused. You got to focus your way up out of that. Everybody go through slumps, man. Including me, bro. So just remember to lock in, bro. Lock in. Work hard, pray about it, or start all over. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. Do what you gotta do so you can always do what you want to do. And that's it for this video, man. I'm gonna catch y'all next video. Peace.